Hey, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Excited for you to be here with me on today's training about two brand new LinkedIn features and updates. And again, these are things that you may or may not know about, but we're going to go over them, the two new features, and how they can benefit you and your business. So let's dive in. All right. So, as LinkedIn always does, they are always upgrading, updating, and making this platform amazing. So, before we dive into today's content, drop into the comments below hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you are watching this in on the replay. If you are live, please drop into the comments the city, the state, the country, or the province that you are representing, or continent, whatever you want to say. But also, starting tonight through Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m. EST, live and recorded tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, Nancy and I are doing our free simple content and repurposing workshop. So we're going to teach you how to create content, repurpose content to work smarter and not harder. It's completely free. You get a workbook. There's a private Zoom that you're going to be a part of. You get 60 minutes of Q&A with myself and Nancy later this week. So if you would like to be a part of that, just drop an I do in the comments below, and we will send you that registration link so it's not too late to sign up. Now, there are two new features on LinkedIn that you need to know about, and also you can take full advantage of. Now, I would say I've used one of them, and I will most likely be using the second that I'm going to talk about. And Colleen, not a problem. I will send you that link so you can register. So again, as Colleen has done, just drop an I do if you'd like to register for our free content creation and repurposing workshop. Again, let me know also where you're watching this from, what city, state, province, or country you're representing. Please like, love, support whatever reaction you would like to give. Hit my follow button, but also turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And excited to announce, I've eclipsed 29,000 followers just this past weekend on LinkedIn. So thank you to each and every person that is following me on LinkedIn. It's pretty gratifying. It's pretty amazing. I'm blown away in all honesty. So, thank you for the love and the support. And I hope you continue to follow me for more great LinkedIn content. So let's get into it. So the first new feature is the LinkedIn post scheduling. Now, drop a Y or a yes, or an N or a no, if you knew about the LinkedIn post scheduling. So I would say this has come about in the last 3 to 5 weeks. It started popping up for a lot of people. That's when I first noticed it. I've used it a few times, but there's a lot of people that don't know about it, where to find it, what it looks like. So again, this came about, about 24 days ago. This tool actually came about. Oh, Alexandra, good to see you on here, my friend. So she says no. So Y or yes or N or no. So this is a newer feature. And what I love about this is that, I'm a big proponent of working smarter and not harder. And I think also one of the big things that people struggle with is showing up consistently on LinkedIn in some way, shape, or form. And I think LinkedIn is recognizing that. And the fact that you can actually leverage this tool to pre-schedule content, and it's only specific content, which I'm going to go over. So it's not the answer to all of our problems, so to speak, but it definitely helps. I would say foundationally, it helps people become more consistent on the platform. So let me show you what this looks like. So again, if you're coming on late, please say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay if you're watching this on the replay. Also drop into the comments where you are watching this from, city, state, country, province, where in the world. Don't forget to hit my follow button and turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And also, as Colleen has done earlier, drop an I do if you would like to register for our free content creation and repurposing workshop that starts tonight through Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m. EST, live and recorded. You'll be able to watch the replays until this Sunday, which I believe is March 5th. It's crazy. I'm saying March already. Where's this year going? We're at the end of Q1 already. It's nuts. So let me show you what this looks like so you guys can actually see what I am talking about. I'm going to share my screen really quickly. And Anna, not a problem. I will send that to you as well. Okay. So when you are on LinkedIn, so this is what it looks like. So you're on the regular LinkedIn feed. When you actually click start a post, so you're going to click start a post, and you're going to notice right down here, there's a little clock. Now, this can be accessed from the desktop, which you're looking at right now, but it also can be accessed via the mobile app. Okay? So you'll see the normal standard things: add a photo, add a video, add a document, create a poll. That's all right there. Okay? Now, you'll see right here, schedule for later. So if you want to schedule something for later, all you have to do is click right here. Now, so here's the cool thing. So all you would do is you would schedule, a post for later on. So let me see if I can give you guys a live example of how this can be utilized, because again, it's really, really important. It's really important to make sure that you are doing things the right way and taking advantage of this. So what you can do, and again, you're going to choose the date and time. So say you want to schedule something, but you can, and again, you can schedule as far out as you want. You can schedule every single day. So say I want to schedule something for tomorrow at 7 a.m. So I would select the time. Let's go back to 7 a.m., which is right here. Now, what I can do is I can then click next. And then it says, what do I want to talk about? Okay. Now, before I do that, what I want to share with you is what you can and cannot pre-schedule on LinkedIn. So there are some things that you can and cannot, and I'm going to reshare my screen so you can actually see. So again, this is what you actually can. So you can now create posts and schedule them to go live at a later time. You can also view the list of all the posts that you've scheduled. Currently, scheduling posts is not supported. So first and foremost, not supported for events, jobs, services, polls, carousels, which are documents, reshares, and posts to groups. Okay? If you add any of the above types to your post, you will see an error message indicating that the scheduling is not supported for that post. Either clear the selected date and time to post immediately or remove the invalid post type. So again, this is great for posts. So again, you can go back and again, they've made it again somewhat applicable to what we can do. But again, the first and foremost, you need to make sure that you are using the right type of format. So you can add a photo, right? Or you can just do a general post just with text, right? So let me see if I can grab something really quickly and give you a live demonstration. So again, if this is making sense so far, please drop a Y or a yes in the chat below. If you haven't done so yet, please do say hi, and where you are coming in from. City, state, country, province, where in the world are you watching this from? Please tag some people, share this video, and please do not forget, go to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, and turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a very, very simple post about the benefits, the pros and cons of creator mode. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some content. And Anna says, yes, great function. Have been using it. Awesome. So here's what I'm going to do really quickly. So I'm going to drop some content right here. Okay. And I'm going to do, what I'm going to do is the pros and cons of LinkedIn creator mode. Right. So again, this is just me. I'm repurposing some content that I have previously used. Okay. And again, I'm just going to show you really quickly the benefit of using this feature. If again, you want to kind of get ahead of your content, you can do so by using the content scheduling for your posts. So again, this is just a great way of going on here. And again, you're seeing me do this in real time. I think it's always important to make sure that you see the live version of what you can do within this within this this new feature. So again, this is something that I do, a couple times a week. And again, I'm going to have to, and this is from Sprout Social. They do an amazing job. So you can see there's a character limit of 3,000. So I'm actually going to have to tighten this up a little bit. And again, I'm going to do my hashtags, creator mode, content creation. Now, let me just delete this just to kind of make sure that, okay. Now, so again, here's my content. So if everybody is clear on this, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat box. Again, please do say hi and where you are tuning in from. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create an image tile, because again, I don't want it just the text. I want a little bit of an image tile. So I'm going to go into something that I've previously created, and I'm going to share it with you right now. So let me actually, let me just show you everything that I'm doing, because I want you guys to kind of see my process. And if this is helping, again, please say, yes, it is, because again, I want to make sure that all of you guys understand. Okay. So this is just a typical thumbnail that I use. This is for my LinkedIn post. Actually, let me go back really quickly. And there we go, my LinkedIn post. Okay, perfect. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this, and I'm going to type in the pros and cons of LinkedIn creator mode. And I am going to double space. Okay. All right. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to get some images here. So I'm going to do pros and cons. I'm just going to select an image, elements, pros and cons. That's good. And let me just edit the image color. Let's make that white so everyone can see it. All right, so I'm going to put that right in the middle. I'm going to take that here. I'm going to make that bigger, but let's change the color of that so it pops a little bit more. Yeah, I like bright. And then we're going to move this here. And now I have my image. Okay. So again, this is just going through and this is actually, let me just see if you guys can see this really quickly. I'm going to show you what I created because I know you're just looking at the templated screen. So this is what I created for my thumbnail. So this is what's going to be added to the post. Okay. So I'm going to just rename this creator mode, and I'm going to save this to my computer. So now I have my content and I also have my image. So I'm going to stop this. And then I am actually going to go back and show you guys what this looks like on LinkedIn. So let's go back to LinkedIn and I'm going to hit add a photo. And I'm going to go down and I'm going to select my creator mode. Okay. So now I have my creator mode. Now, something that I do, if you have company pages, I suggest you tagging specific company pages. So I'm going to tag my wife, okay, and then our agency, our platform, BYOB agency, there we go. I'm going to type in our expert authority mastermind. I'm going to type in our expert foundations course. I'm going to type in my 2 pages, Scott Aaron Consulting. See, it should be there. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to tag all that. Now you can see here is all of my content. Okay. And obviously I tagged Sprout Social, giving them the credit. And let me just make sure one thing really quickly. There we go. Just want to add that. Okay. Now, so you can see there is my image. And what I can now do is, again, I can schedule for later. So I'm going to have this go out tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, which I'm going to select at 7 a.m. Now I'm actually going to do it at 7:30. And then I'm going to click next. And now I'm going to click schedule. And it's done. So now I have pre-scheduled my content. So I can go right here and then I can hit schedule for later. I can click view all scheduled posts and you can see right here, there is my pre-scheduled post. So as a reminder, you can't do articles, you can't do newsletters, you can't do events, you can't do polls. This is for posts. So again, if you're looking to just use this from a simple strategy standpoint, pre-scheduling some content. So, because I do 2 polls a week, I do 2 LinkedIn lives a week, and I do 1 newsletter a week, and I do 1 post. So I'm really only using this once a week because all the other stuff I'm posting in real time. So if that makes sense, drop a Y or a yes in the chat box. And if this has helped, I wanted to kind of give you that live demonstration. A lot of people ask, where do you come up with your content ideas? I repurpose content that I've created. So what I'll do is I'll take a long form piece of content. So, I did a newsletter the other day and I went back and I, obviously repurposed a piece of it into that long form post, which you're allowed 3,000 characters. So LinkedIn post scheduling. So people that are struggling just with general posts, this is a great tool where if you block out some time, you can get on there and you can pre-schedule some of that content. And Rachel says, yes, that makes sense. Anna says, yes, great function. Awesome. So that's the first new thing. Now, the second is LinkedIn has recently lengthened and increased the native video time for your videos. So this has nothing to do with LinkedIn Live. That's what you're watching right now. LinkedIn Live, I could be on here for 3 days if I wanted to. It's a live stream, and then it's replayed later. Native video is when you pre-record your video content, either through recording something on your phone or using Zoom, and then obviously doing it that way. Now, what I will say is this. The old parameters of LinkedIn video was 10 minutes. And they've recently increased it. And again, I'm going to go over the pros and cons of this. Because again, Nancy and I have a feeling about, what you should and shouldn't do, how long something should be. But again, making sure that people understand that. So for people that are using the mobile app, so if you just answer this question first, type in the chat box if you're using the mobile or desktop when you're creating your video content on LinkedIn. So just type in mobile or desktop with how you're creating your videos on LinkedIn if you are, because there is a differentiation between the two. So just type in desktop or mobile, depending upon which one you are using, because again, there are differences between what you can and cannot do for both of those. So for me, I typically use the mobile, but time to time, obviously I can record something on the desktop if I wanted to. Now, again, you guys know me. I typically use the LinkedIn Live feature. So George says mobile, Rachel says desktop. Okay, so here's the deal. It is still 10 minutes. It is still 10 minutes for your max length for a video on the mobile app. So mobile app, right? Your phone. If you are pre-recording a video on your phone and uploading it through the mobile app, your max length is still 10 minutes. If you're using the desktop, they've extended the old length, which was 10 minutes, to 15 minutes. So if you want to do a longer form video over 10 minutes and you want to pre-record it and then post it later, the desktop version is going to be most suited for you. If you want to do a video up to 15 minutes, you're going to want to upload that, pre-recording it through Zoom, or even pre-recording it on your phone, emailing it to yourself, and then downloading it to your computer. That is also fine for you to do as well. As long as you're uploading the video from your desktop, you can upload a video up to 15 minutes. If you are uploading it directly from the mobile app to LinkedIn, right? So from your phone to the mobile app on LinkedIn, it can only be up to 10 minutes. So if that is clear and everybody understands, drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. So 15 minutes if you are uploading from your desktop, 10 minutes if you're uploading directly from your phone to the mobile app. I just want to make sure everybody is clear. Now, the ideal length of time for a pre-scheduled. So can I watch the 15-minute video on my mobile? Yes. So that's a great question, George. So whether you upload that video, so say you want to use the desktop to upload your 15-minute video. That is able to be viewed both on the desktop and the mobile app for people. So just because you're uploading that 15-minute video from the desktop to LinkedIn, that still means that it's able to be viewed on the news feed of the mobile app and the news feed of the desktop version of LinkedIn, and vice versa. So if you upload a 10-minute video from your phone to the mobile app, that 10-minute video will also be able to be viewed and seen on the desktop version, even though it's been uploaded from the mobile app. So if everybody is clear on that, just drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. But optimal pre-recorded length of time. Nancy and I talk about this all the time. 2 to 5 minutes is kind of like the sweet spot for pre-recording video and uploading it. Anything over 5 minutes, so if you're talking about doing a 10, a 12, or even a 15-minute video now, it's almost best to do that in a live format, because now you don't have to worry about a time constraint. You can interact live with your audience. Short form content obviously is somewhere between 15 to 60 seconds. Medium form video content is that 2 to 5 minute range, and longer form is 10 minutes up. So if you're going to be more in that long form range, 10 minutes on up, I would almost suggest you to do LinkedIn Live instead. And if you are doing that 10 to 15 minute video, I would maybe chop it down. If you're doing 10 minutes, and another great question, George said, is the iPad considered a desktop? No, the iPad is considered a mobile device. So anything where you're downloading an application onto that device where you have to upload, that is considered a mobile device. So desktop is desktop only. So that's laptop or PC. That would qualify as a desktop version. But great question, George. Really appreciate that. So again, if you're doing that 10 or 15-minute video, I would almost rather you see chopping that 10-minute video into 2 5-minute videos. So you have 2 pieces of content. And if it's 15 minutes, doing 3 5-minute videos. So now you have content for a few weeks. So if this has helped, please just drop a Y or a yes in the comments below. And again, let me know which of these 2 new features are you going to lean more heavily on, and which one did you have no clue about? So the LinkedIn post scheduling tool, which I showed you how to do in real time, or the native video length that is increased now on the desktop version. Also, one last reminder, as a few people have done earlier, as Colleen has done, and as Anna has done, if you would like to attend our free 4-day simple content creation and repurposing workshop with myself and my wife starting tonight at 8 p.m. EST, live and recorded. It's tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. Replays are available until Sunday, March 5th. It's completely free. We're going to teach you our content creation strategy and our content repurposing strategy. All you have to do is drop an I do in the comments below, and we will send you that registration link. So everyone, I hope you found this content helpful. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you next time.